Hey, hold on. I'm back. Okay, hello guys. We're struggling on Twins, so we'll do him as last boss, I think. Because Twins is a piece of shit. So, yeah, we'll skip him, go to Luminaris, because we kind of did Seafood already. So, yeah, let's do it. Let me do... Well, let's turn this down. There we go. I think we will be using these bullets for Luminaris for sure. I don't know if they're gonna be fast enough. Okay, whatever. Where is Witch Doctor? There it is. Let's get this and let's head over to the arena. This should be easy dub, I think. Yeah. There we go. Glad it actually has music now. That's cool. I just need to dash this guy repeatedly. So I get as much damage as I can, I feel like. Oh, he's doing his turn. That's why he did that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're done. That was quick. Compared to other things, I hope we can... This. There we go. There we go. Alright, well. There we go. That was, who? Luminaris. So gonna save that Luminaris clip. Oh my god, we have so many Twins clips. I can't spell. There we go. Fixed. There we go. Cool. The wings are definitely better than Starlight. In fact, this may be better. Yeah, I think we'll try to utilize this over the Harpy wings. We'll see if it's actually better though. Hey Maka, welcome back to W stream. Thank you, I appreciate it. So, I don't know if these wings are better. We're gonna test that real quick. I think they are better. We're gonna favor this. I think they are better than Harpy wings. Or they're the same. I have no idea. But they do have more flight time, so I will take that. So we can actually free up a slot on the second loadout. If we do that, so might as well. In fact, we'll replace it with Amalgam Brain. So we need to move a few things. Yeah, so Twins are actually insane, because I believe they're the reason we're skipping Twins, other than usual, is because, honestly, I don't even need to explain it, but we might as well... I'll just show why. There's a very specific reason we're doing this. Also, I forgot to just set my vanity. There we go. Does that still get the visibility icon? I kind of like these wings, though. Either way. Yeah, I'll show you why. We'll be using this for the Twins fight, and just in case we accidentally win, which is probably not going to happen. This is pre-nerf Malice, I believe. I have no idea. But yeah, this you'll see why I struggle with this. This is max movement build, by the way. Almost max movement. We could dedicate Shadow Armor, but we're not going to. In fact, it's almost a requirement to use Rod to win. And also those lasers are scary. But yeah, without max movement, this is an issue. And even then, Splattism can still catch up very quickly. Rod, please. One down. Okay, fuck you. Very funny. Fuck you. This is supposed to be a display of how hard he is. Apparently I just won that. Alright, fuck off. That isn't supposed to mean he's easy. Like, that was fucking ridiculous. This took me, like, over probably 50 attempts. Fuck you, that shouldn't have happened. Whatever, we'll take it. But I'm trying to prove a point here, and then twins say fuck you. I'll let you win. God damn it, dude. Are you on the mech stage? Yeah. So that was twins. Yeah, we're on the... That was supposed to be the first mech we defeated. We skipped past it. But apparently we just won. Alright, fuck you. That was miserable. Well, I guess we did. Let's go to the next boss. Yeah. It's supposed to just be an example of, like, how hard twins are in this Malice version. Apparently I just get to win. It's not like they were too hard. When I first played Terraria, I hated twins. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's hard to move around them. Even Malice. Malice twins I hate the most. Well, not Malice twins. 1.4.3 Meso I hate the most. But yeah, I get you. I've always had issues with twins. Like, in vanilla they're easy for me, but in every other mode it's not. Alright, let's do next boss. Destroyer. That may be a little bit more struggle. We'll see what happens. In fact, we'll be using high bullets for this. Unless we have better options. I don't think we do. Crystal bullets may do well, but... In fact, sea prism bullets wouldn't be bad. In fact, no. We'll probably use these instead, because these are insane. Okay. We'll try these. Let's try this again. Okay, I understand. I understand the gimmick. I got it. I understand. In fact, they no longer have finished. This might be a little bit of struggle, chat. Okay. We need a sentry. Why would I... What? Why'd that teleport me home? Oh, I clicked the power. And I'm dead. Time for big mech worm? Yeah, scary mech worm. So, I think we are in our movement. No, we aren't in our movement. Okay, let's try again. That isn't that bad. I mean, it's kind of bad, but that wasn't as bad as twins. I'm just gonna do reaction time gaming. Okay. Oh, and these guys are insane. We may need our movement mode for this. We'll see. Alright, I'll fight time. I wonder if it'll be better to use muscle bullets due to how our thing works. Or how the can works. Okay. Holy crap. Probes. Okay, I get it. I'm dead. Are gonna shoot when he first spawns there? It doesn't work like that in Malice. He actually barely gets... In fact, he doesn't even work like doing that because he's already uncoiled. But no, he has DR. And Calamity makes it where you take 0 damage if he's coiled. So no, you can't do that. We're gonna try mustard balls instead of these bullets. Let's try again. Yeah, it's very unforgiving. And that's another thing. This is Malice mode, unfortunately. Okay, I think these bullets are better for what we're dealing with. In fact, I wonder if it would be better to spam flame for our ability. Do a quick switch. There we go. Yeah, that should be way better. Even though the damage fall was very high there. Whatever. Oh my god. I may be dead here, actually. In fact, this has been a great way to take care of probes. In fact, I think the segments regen the probes next, so that's probably why there's some... Okay. Also, this is the version where he has Astral Worm AI. Basically, not only Wyvern AI, but basically he zooms. He can go way over 60 miles per hour. Yeah, see, it only does 2 to 1 damage if I explode. there. We'll try to use this flamethrower for probes, I think. Try that charging. There we go. Beautiful. Oh my god, I'm dead already. But there's hearts all everywhere, so it's fine. Probably shouldn't spin them though. I need a flamethrower, dude. I do. Okay, he gets more aggressive, I forgot, and faster. We may have to use mini map near the end, we'll see. If I can't get rid of these probes, I'm gonna die. In fact, no, I think flamethrower is worse. But it's such an easy probe clear. Yeah. I think it's just the bullets, actually. Okay, we're dead. Damn, Destroyer is harder than Malice? Yeah, he's actually goes apeshit. In fact, all the mechs go apeshit. Like, Twins is the hardest, I think. Destroyer is second hardest. And then, I think, Skeletron is third. But there is still modded bosses. Cryogen is lowest on Malice, I think. He can do a lot of damage. Obviously, this isn't the intended Malice because, you know, it's discontinued, but still. Someone brought it back, so I'll take advantage of it. I'm already solo. Okay. Yeah, the rod here. That was a terrible rod, actually. 4 times. Oh, so much health. But not enough. Oh, there's so much down here. Get back on getting that health now, even though that's gonna kill us. Oh, did we waste flamethrower? We did. That's really unfortunate. That may get me killed, actually. Yep. Also, why did they remove Malice mode in the modern version of Calamity? I think it was like Sunny to do with it being like super unbalanced and shit, and just like not intended. Like, just, people were complaining so much about it that was just like, I don't know if people are actually complaining that much, but I think it was more just the fact that it's like, it was a lot unfair. I think it was just opinion based, like they just didn't agree on the mode or something, I don't know. But I think it was mainly just like how unbalanced and how it just didn't fit for what Calamity was, but even then it still fits. Like, I disagree with the removal of it. It's like one of the things I disagree about. Like, it should have stayed. And people still implement it, obviously, but like, I don't know. It didn't feel, it didn't feel like it needed to be removed, but I guess that's Calamity Team's decision. I mean, it could come back. You never know. Let's go and pop this so we can get a little bit of healing. Like, it could come back. You never know with this type of stuff, but it is unfortunate that I got removed, though. Okay, that's way too many probes. I like to see. That's actually bad. Oh my god, the damage is insane. I try to stay near the sentries. Yeah, I think probes do regen, honestly. You know what? I'm gonna try Infernal instead. I think it just did significantly better. Though it did. It's not good at taking care of probes, but we'll try it. Obviously, we could switch between the two, but I think it's better damage. So we're not with this one. God, Amalgam saved me there. What the fuck? Why would he do that? I'm dead. That slowdown, dude. Holy shit. Let's place it near bed, because that's where we're gonna hang out. Yeah, Curse Inferno does so much damage. In fact, it's fine with crowd control. I just need to watch out for these guys. In fact, I wonder if we just make it, in fact. Let's see how this works out. It'll target the probes, so then we can let the Curse Inferno do the real damage. This is not working out. Alright. I took the rest of the health, it got me killed. Second. Also, you see how he's purple-ish? Yeah, that means he has adaptive DR, which is also annoying. Like, he gains defense, but it isn't, like, adaptive. He just gains more defense the more purple he is. So if you're doing too much damage, he'll start gaining more purple. Damn. I got fucked. I may have to use mini map, make this quality scuff. I may just end up doing that. Okay, okay. I'm not understanding. In fact, somehow I survived. I learned my lesson. I don't know where he's coming from. Not now. Oh, thank God. I thought that was a cryo laser. That was bad. You were so close. Yeah, I finished the big one. Now I'm going to try 1.4.5. Good luck on that. Holy shit. I know, right? That's a rush. Yeah, that was actually painful. I actually had to stop speaking from that. To really lock into that. Oh, I should probably show my extra buffs. Good thing we had immunity to Curse Inferno. That would have been probably our killer. That would probably make this longer. Yeah, that was pain. GG's. Alright, Destroyer. Okay, not spell Destroyer. Oh, yeah, that was right. Okay. GG's, but not GG's. Alright, that was really tough. Not as bad as Twins, though. I think we have... Actually, I kind of want these bullets. I think they are better. Yeah, considering they shatter a lot. Brimstone Elemental. I'm not sure if she has ape shit. Yeah, I don't actually remember her mouse thing. I think it was just she was fast as shit. So we may have to do our speed loadout. Need for speed loadout. We'll see. Let's head to the Brimstone Crag and let's do it. We'll place a bed here. Because I know I may die here. I have a feeling. Hurry up. Place of sentries. Hurry up. She's not as fast. But she does do the fast teleport, so that's great. I wonder if we'll have telefrag lasers. We'll see. So not telefrag. Perfect lasers, I'll call them. Should hopefully be a lot more chill though. Adrenaline. Nice. Lasers seem to be not as fast. Okay. I'm fine with that. Yeah, this should be a lot more chill. A lot slower than her mouse counterpart. At least we got Hellborn. Her just saying there was like a burning speech. Good thing we managed to shut her up. Some elementals aren't created, they're just oddities. They sleep out the wolves' cracks. Obscene fish, partly instinctive lava seals harder than scourge faster than hell. Careful, it might spontaneously combust in your hand, not physically, emotionally. Here's some kinds of angers are contagious. That was Hellbit Can talking to us. Wonder why they don't have a fish for, are you on 1.4.3 right now? No. This is 1.4.4. We'll be heading back there soon, though. But this is 1.4.4. Yeah. We'll be heading back there soon, but right now, since this is Calamity only, we'll just try to finish this challenge. I think it's a cool idea. Hellbit Cannon has always been, like, a cool thing to me. Hail, but can't. I don't know why I typed that. Crimson Elemental. There we go. Eclipse saved. We're on 1.4.4 right now. Alright, help me cannoli. Excuse me. Alright, well, we're out of here. Who's next, actually? Oh, Skelo Prime. In fact, hold up. Yeah, blinds are fucked up. Okay. Skeleton Prime. That's gonna be a struggle for sure. So that's cool. Why is caps lock on? It's not. Okay. Oh, we never got bones, huh? Yeah, we never got bones. Oh, let's head to the dungeon. In fact, do we have... We're on trial 6. So probably we do have another attunement we can do. Perhaps. No, actually, never mind. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess it's just damage upgrade. I don't think... Yeah, I think it's just another ocean upgrade. In fact, I wonder if we shoot more bullets now. Should probably check that. Well, I can't even tell if these bullets. Never mind. I'm done. I think we do shoot another bullet. Yeah, we do. Okay, I'll take it. Let's try spawns. I like the trial system from Overhauled. So I'm gonna need to aim. I don't want to aim during this, so we're just gonna get actual bullets. Oh, he doesn't open space. And we got enough bones. Okay. There's really no reason to be down here, so we'll just head back. There we go. It's cool. Oh, we should probably talk to Frost first, though. We'll replace him with the Demolitionist or not. Okay. Demolitionist, you actually need to move. Okay, we just need to get more housing. I'm assuming. Alright. And Demolitionist should hopefully move in. In fact, is that even gonna need enough space? Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. Permafrost. We're Demolitionist, whatever. We go right here. Do you have anything for me besides change of metal? No. Well, let's head back. I think we'll use fossilized bullets for this. Should be able to aim with this. Oh god, maybe not. I forgot it's double trouble. We'll see. No, they come straight towards you, so it should be fine. In fact, we may want to do it for first phase, but whatever. For at least the hands. It's gonna cause an issue. Jesus, I'm out of bullets. Careful. In fact, yeah. Just for that phase. Okay, we're already on the verge of death. Oh, because Spantism's here. I didn't even see that. Alright, we need to shut Spantism up. Even though we're on the verge of death. Spantism, get the fuck out of here. Zarian is predicted. What the fuck? Oh, I'm screwed. Yeah, I got fucked. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna mute for this. I'll take that. The intended experience is just Skeleton Prime, so I'll take not killing twins with it. We already did it anyways. Like, the whole point of Skeleton Prime. We didn't have to fight twins. Works for me. That was, Destroyer. Not Destroyer, Skeleton Prime. Holy shit, that's stressful. Oh, hold on, chat. I'll be right back, guys. Grab something to eat. I'm back. I forgot I had corn dogs right next to me. I'm gonna eat for a little bit, so, no mic. Eating right now, so no mic. Alright, see you guys soon. Before I pull this trigger, I'm gonna say this. I know Hollowed Armor's worse. I know Hollowed Armor is significantly worse. But I get a fucking dodge, okay? I'm gonna have a little bit of skill issue with you guys. So let me have a skill issue. So we're gonna have a little bit of skill issue. Yes, I know I don't like using dodges, but I think for Malice's sake, I'm gonna have a little bit of skill issue. So, yeah. Alright, back to eating. Alright, chat. I'm done eating. Sorry, guys. I'm here. Alright. I don't think... I'm not getting chlorophyte bullets. Chlorophyte bullets suck. Arrows, maybe. Well, no, we can't even use arrows. High velocities, no. I think this is the bullet we're running with. In fact, fossil would probably be better. Due to... Well, no, we can run with high bullets. Let's see who's next. Oh, Calamity's clone. Kill me. Twins. Actual twins AI. We have to find another round of twins. Desolation will required by a lens moment. Yep. Alright, time to farm. Chance tonight. I'm gonna get astral rounds. There we go. Oops. And let's turn this up a little bit. Also known as 50. until we get Blade Lens, which is something we need. So we just gotta wait here until we get Light Eye to spawn. In fact, let's just pull this out and then do that. See when we get Blade Lens. What is that? Oh, right, I can't even use it. We have to use Halibut Cam. I'm fine with. Do we not get jungle spores in Paragon? Yes, we do. Well, there's no real need for them, so guess that makes sense. But yeah, I think we do shoot 3 bullets now. That actually might be good. Yeah, it could be good. But I doubt we're going to be able to use it considering we're going to have to move around a lot. We'll see. In fact, I don't remember Malice my Terra's AI actually. So we'll see what happens. I think she's just quick as shit. No, I think I do remember. Yeah, she's just speedy as shit. And shoots a ton of petals. That's all I remember. But I don't think he's faster than Twins, so it should be fine. I see Blade Lens. And I think Malice, Twins. Okay, I think for Malice, whatever his name is. Yeah, definitely for Malice, I think we have to use speed loadout. In fact, I see it. Blade Eye. Did I get it? Yeah, we'll definitely have to use our speed loadout. Call it the speed still loadout. It's flash, you know. Wrong thing. We need light. Beautiful. This will go for our speed loadout. There we go. You see Blade Lens now? Hoping to get no Blade Lens yet. They are spawning, that's also good to know that they actually are spawning for once. It's nice to know. We should probably actually use a different ability. In fact, do we have any more? Oh, we should probably use the star one. I think that would be cool. Is this... Stars don't hold me, I don't think. Still a cool item. Yeah, stars definitely don't hold. We didn't get that time, Sag. We only need one to do it. But they do a significant amount of damage, so might as well. Well, maybe not. We'll just continue with Flamethrower. I think Flamethrower is the best. In fact, let's bet on top. There we go. Nothing yet. Did I get Blade Eye Banner? I did. But I got the Blade Lens, so we're good. Cool. Now we can actually fight, Calamitous Clone. So we will need our movement build for this, I think. Yeah, he is significantly fast, so let's try to be, if it follows the same Malice AI, we'll see. Here we go. Okay, maybe not. Okay, hold up, let's switch loadouts. I think we should be fine to do this. I think it's the brothers that are insanely fast. We'll see. But I know how the bullet clusters look. I wonder if they're gonna put in, legacy bullet clusters. We'll see. Hurry up. Then focus. In fact, we don't even need to have pets visible for this, so might as well. For the effect to work. Let's pop it now. That was actually a mistake. We should have popped it during. Okay, whatever. This phase may cause issues. We'll see. No, they just keep the AI. Okay. Usually they're fast in Malice. I guess not. I guess, well, they did say Malice isn't complete, so this may be where the Malice AI ends. We'll see. We'll see if it's just because this guy's unaffected. Fracium wasn't affected by Malice AI, so I don't think it's fully complete yet, either way. Ah! Okay, here we go. In fact, we should probably switch bullets to this, but we should be fine. Probably should have aimed with that loader. We'll Time for the epic reveal of bullet clusters, I guess. Little shit like that. Time for the reveal. If it actually uses old bullet clusters, that's amazing. It doesn't, but the clusters are bigger. No RNG clusters as such. Definitely a lot more projectiles than usual, so we'll see if that affects SCAL later. Okay. Yeah. A cheap shadow reminds me of gelatic moustaches I used to cut with my insurance back in the university. In any case, this one has made a terrible taste. I have a bad feeling for the real terror still waiting deeper. It's even getting closer. Back to business. A brimstone fish. You can pick it up from the embers. You can still hear it muttering nonsense if you hold it close. SCAL reference? If you start to understand what it's saying, well, congrats. You've taken the first step into madness. Devour of God's lore? Don't worry, madness is just another form of charity, seen from a different angle. Oh! I didn't expect you to see you to finish my sister so quickly. Your growth rate is concerningly fast. You are, I recognize you. But you're the witch who burned half the ocean. Heh, think someone or some fish will still recognize me. How amusing. How are you still alive? I'm gonna die that century. How you even heard of that? Oh god, a lot of lore. Here, interesting fish. My consciousness was fused into brimstone fire long ago. This body is merely a corpse, piloted by flames. Is that actually true? A living consciousness in a human body, waking by a medium, you become an aberration? Dimension is too low. You cannot comprehend my current state. Besides, that's not why I'm here. So what is your choice? More trash fish here, a little green gift. I'll see you next time. What? I don't need that, but sure, why not? So I don't want to. I think we're doing pacifist because it seems like there's a pacifist in you know, there may be a little bit of a pacifist or genocide route. I think we'll do pacifist if this is like, if it is gonna do pacifist. I have no idea. We'll see if we can, like, I wonder if we get a chance to kill her, because usually how you kill Calamitas is you what is it called? You just, like, she just becomes one of your NPCs. I wonder if they change that. I think it was, oh yeah, I'm right. Okay, Calamitas, clone. We'll also put plus dialogue. Dialogue. There you go. Cool. Adding lore to the story. I love it. Alright, so this isn't even, okay, we'll try it anyways. Quick, give me fish that aren't, like, yeah, see, we can't even do anything with that. Well, do we get another one? Nope, definitely not. When do we get another one? I have no idea. What are? Wait, hold up. What did it just say? She is here. Is that new? I think that might be new. That seems new. Well, we got ashes, I guess. Can we make bullet out of it? I doubt we can, yeah. Is there anything we can do with this? Besides sacrificial altar? Not seeing anything. What is that? Margman. Cool. Yeah, not really seeing anything besides cores. Alright, well. Also, let's use a big sock. I think we left the Havoc 24 somewhere. Yep, there it is. And trophy. Wait till the music passes. We're gonna have to take some time to reflect right here. I was expecting that to be a lot harder, honestly. There's no reason to get the flask from playing shit, but here we are. Oh, it's just gonna end early? Fantastic. Oh, of course it did that. I didn't get to hear the full song. Sedge. What are? You know what, let's do a true challenge just to get rid of the sentries. The healing sentries. So we got Plantera next. Let's do it. By the way, who's our next goal? I think it is Plantera. Or Anahita. You never know. I love the jungle. It's second home. In fact, hold up. I want to verify something. They said to visit the Sulfuric Ocean. We'll visit it real quick. I'm not seeing any structures, but she probably has something to say about it. I guess. I don't know why we're adding fish into actual people. Also, I'm a dumbass. I don't have magic knowledge. But yeah, I guess it is cool to add lore to the current calamity, as lore isn't very heard anymore. So I think that's a cool idea. Like adding dialogue and talking about the NPCs, I think is cool. That's a really cool idea. I support adding lore to the game. It's very nice. Now we fished down here. Let's explore. I think now would be a good time, anyways. I think there are things for us. We just gotta get rid of our hook, our rod. I meant. Let's put in Defender Forge for now. Just make sure we don't accidentally use it. I think there are things of value. I went the wrong way. Alright, so let's check out the first area, which is up here. Fish Lady, do you have anything to say about this area? Besides just trash now? I guess we'll go to the bottom of the abyss to get Charmus. There's no real reason to do it, but, you know. She may have something to say about Tremness. You never know. She may say something. Because she was talking about it earlier. So, we'll check it out. And we need Voidstone anyways. Oh, I was thinking like, why are we not dying of breath? We're a skeleton. Yeah, we can just go down here anytime we want. Without drowning. That's cool. Yeah, we'll just go to the bottom. We turned off spawn, so nothing should really spawn. Except those things and so else. The geysers. Let's just avoid some along here. We'll just cut it off and do this. Beautiful. Terminus. Also, we should probably hold this just in case she wants to say something about here. It's just down here. Also, you know what? I might as well. Okay. Nice. And then Terminus is right here. Beautiful. Done. Yeah, I think there's. Wait. This is just Wargen, I think. Yeah. Could be Wargen. Okay. I don't think there's anything here for us. She isn't talking, so whatever. You know what? That may have been a mistake. Okay, so there are currents. We can do this. I want to see if that does anything. Also, does this... We could have had this on this whole time. We'll try out the Terminus down here. See what happens. First, we should probably close the dormant thing. Why does it get bigger? Is this like a detection thing? It's like randomly getting bigger. It is. Is that supposed to happen? No, it's just closing. Okay. I think it reopens after a while. Oh, it may have cooldown actually. Oh no, because I'm not on the fish. Does it just get bigger at random? I think it does. Yeah. Alright, that's cool though. That is cool. We'll just close it for now. No reason to have it open. Alright. Yeah, Plantera time. Let's do it. Let's suffer. Let's see how bad it is. We're gonna activate this, and here we go. Why keep deactivating? Like, yeah, she's fast as shit, of course, and she has weird hair. Yeah, she's really fast. Let's turn this off. I don't think it's that beneficial. In fact, did we get any other things for this besides? Okay, in fact, we're in the wrong country. I forgot to summon my boy. You know what? I don't have a rod with me. I fucked up a little bit. Okay. This will probably do better. Things like this. beginning, that is. We may have to focus on just dodging though, we'll see. Broad. Big deal. Same thing's gonna happen or what? There it is. I think we're fine with hives right now because, yeah. Be bullets on it. Are we in our, oh, we're not in our movement. It's not like she can't, it's not like we're having issues right now. That's getting bad. Oh, that is bad. At least we have 800 health, which is unnecessary, but sure. As long as we're not doing the light loadout. This should be easy dubs. I think, for sure. In fact, we can just do this. Nope, never mind. I lied. We definitely can't do that. Hey, Blossom Flux too. A flower. If flower is the word for a many vine conglomerate, the journal's rage grows in plants form. Nature's revenge is never rational. Holecat has two heads. The jungle is like a land ocean, except things here don't need a reason to grow extra parts. They say two heads mean twice the wisdom, but they look like they're just arguing which way to swim. That's so true about real life. Real life double-headed animals. Like diet and appetite, always find my appetite wins though. Always wins though. Well, because you're Halibut. Yeah, and to give like context behind that, it basically means like a lot of the things like in real life can grow two heads like snakes. They just die very quickly, unfortunately. Like, I think they have a very quick way to die. Like, if they run out of nutrients, they're basically dead. It's harder for them to live in real life because, like, they can't share it and they're not, like, smart enough or something like that to share their food or something like that. So one of them always is starving or something like that. It's actually very bad for it to happen. But if they figure it out, they're fine, I think. I don't remember what it was. Alright. That's cool. I may actually grab that thing, whatever it's called. I think we need to sacrifice damage considering how much defense we're at. Negative defense. Where is it? I don't even know what where's that necklace? There it is. Sylva's Crown removes 99% damage. Oh, never mind. I don't want that anymore. Unless it's still, you know what? That's still good because it doesn't actually. That's weird. It doesn't get rid of things. So we'll get rid of the brain, I think, for it. Yeah. In fact, do we really need this movement speed right now? And we're about to get Angel Treads. Let's hold on to this just in case, because I forgot to get Angel Treads. Angel Treads. What am I missing? Terra Spark. Level 1s and Obsidian. Okay. Done. Terra Spark. Done. And Angel Treads. There we go. Oops. Cool. Now we have Angel Treads access. Get rid of that. Favor that. Cool. Yeah, I think we don't need Inspiration anymore, to be honest. Yeah, we should be fine. We'll put this as faired as well, but first let's make sure we're correct on this. Alright. In fact, we may just have Inspiration for this loadout. We can probably get rid of Ornate Shield, actually. So yeah, we can have Inspiration. There we go. Cool. One shot. Cool. Well, I think it does reduce damage. Trial 7. I enjoy archaeological digs. Last time I was wondering for jungle, I saw a massive ruin. We should have the key to open that door now. Let's check it out. Inside the ancient machine waiting to power up, just like a remote control for the air conditioner. Besides that, there's alien plagues spraying the surface, infecting the land and most inorganic objects. Every night, a tormented machine roams around. Long since infected, let's put it out of its misery. Oh, it's talking about Plaguebringer Goliath. Gotcha. Anyways, we should probably... I don't know what to... Oh, right, Valor. So we should probably get those, cores. We actually have a lot to access. Oh, I didn't know we could just make that. And why can we not make this? Oh, you know what? Yeah, Ectoplasm. Alright, well, we'll use Astral Bullets for this part. So I'm not gonna be able to aim. We should probably look for more fish, honestly. I don't know what's available though. We'll see. We should probably go for it after this. Like after we get enough ectoplasm. Ectoplasm #1. In fact, we can probably just shimmer this once we get enough of something. I have no idea. Oh, once we get 12, we should be able to shimmer it, but we're gonna try to just farm to the max. Yep, got crystal bullets. Hey, Ozen, just started a solo calamity roll. I think I'm gonna be mage. Is there a good guide or anything that can help me throughout the game? I can send you a guide, or I can just help you with it in general. Like I can just guide you through it. Yeah, I can do one or the other. But hold up, let me set up a guide for you. So there's two options. If you want it in video form, and by opinion base, you can try. I'll send you 2 links. There we go. So if you want like an official one provided by the Calamity team, hold on, let me find it. In fact, I don't know how to get that. Well, it's a lot of stuff that I'm confused about. Start telling me what you're confused about. I can help with whatever. Why can't I attack? Okay. I'm under first. Go ahead and start saying, like, if you have to spam it in chat, you can. But like, I will need you to tell me what you're confused about. I can help better when I get like perspective on what you're confused about. So just start spreading it. Just start saying what you need help with. I can give you basics. Well, I'm solo, so I don't know what class to play, or if I just be mixed. Is this your first time playing? You said it's your first time, right? Is it your first time? It sounds like your first time. Okay, I was just doing mixed. Like, I mean, it depends on how familiar you are with Terraria. If you're going for like, I would suggest doing mixed as a start, but you don't always have to do mixed. So if you're not preferring to just do mixed, I would suggest, depending on preference, if you want to be flexible and just whatever you think is the easiest class for now, would probably been melee or ranger. For more flexibility, ranger, about like 200-300 hours. Then definitely ranger to start off if you want easy flexibility. If you want to start like melee has a similar flexibility, but it's less like range, so you may have to get close. And it also depends on what mode you're going for. So the intended calamity experience is Revengence, so I'd suggest expert or Revengence as your first world. So, but if you're going to do higher than that, then I'd suggest doing ranger or mage or summoner. In fact, summoner has so much flexibility. Ranger, so for difficulty and more like combo type shit, I would suggest melee. If you want a safe experience and like a safe experience, easy gameplay, not easy gameplay, easy is over exaggerated, like easier class optimization, I'd suggest ranger. Summoner if you want to take things the extreme way and like you get a lot of damage out of it, but you're such low like defense and like you have to learn how to control your minions. But you're doing Revengence. Yeah, I would suggest either ranger, melee, or mixed. Mixed is actually, I would suggest doing mixed as a whole, because although a lot of people suggest like, oh, you need to do class steps and such, you actually don't. Like if you're going for a chill first playthrough, I would highly suggest just doing mixed. Yeah, I'm ranged. I am forced to use one weapon that is progressive. But yeah, so what I would suggest is just doing mixed. Whatever floats, floats. So I would suggest whatever you want to, like whatever weapon you want to use or like make, then I would suggest doing that. So what I like to do is if I do mixed, I end up making loadouts if you're on 1.4.4 and just doing this. And yeah, it does look cool. So usually in vanilla Calamity, you can't actually use Halibut Cannon until post like end game, but I'm using a mod that allows you to use it now, and it becomes progressive. So I can send you that mod if you want it. It basically makes a few weapons from Calamity progressive instead, but I would suggest before you try it out, I would suggest turning off a config option. Well, actually, I'm gonna send you the mod. This is Calamity Overhaul. overhaul if you want. Yeah, so if you're gonna do Calamity your first time, if you want to experience the most, I would suggest doing just Calamity by itself and not Calamity Overhaul. But if you like progressive weapons, then you can do a Calamity Overhaul. I'm not gonna stop you either way. Oh yeah, I downloaded it from the recommend mods. Cool. Well, you're a lot of weapons, so I actually would not suggest it for your first time. Like, you can obviously do it. There are two different experiences. Calamity Overhaul basically reworks a ton of Calamity weapons and vanilla weapons. That's why it's just you would start with just base Calamity, like without Calamity Overhaul, because a lot of the weapons get reworked and completely changed. So that's why it's suggested to do it. But obviously, you can play both at the same time. It's super flexible to the point. Well, I made a world so I can just disable it. It has world gen, but I will let you know, things are so different that it's basically two different mods at this point, games or whatever. So even if you play Overhaul first, you'll get a different experience playing without Overhaul the second time. So technically you can play with one or the other. Well, you can play with like both or one. But yeah, they're two different experiences. I don't think it's that bad to play first, like Overhaul. I don't think it's bad at all to play Overhaul first because a lot of the weapons are reworked, but they feel like completely different new weapons. So I would suggest, if you already have Overhaul and you don't want to make another world, just continue with other Overhaul. Overall is pretty fun. In fact, it's one of my enjoyable. It's a really cool mod. But what I'd suggest is just, if you have a world, keep going with it. Second, if you want to make another world and you don't want to play with it, obviously do that. But you can do both. It's no big deal. But also, so what I'd suggest, if you're trying to go mage, which was what you said, unless you're going to go mixed, mage, I'll give it armor set for the first classes. Is the Calamity Wiki good? Depending on which one you're using. Are you using fandom or wiki.gg? I'll send you the link to the real... I don't know if you're using this already, but I'll send you a link to the one you want to use. I will send you it. Also, what's better? Hold up. Let me give you the Calamity Wiki. CalamityWiki.gg. So... if you're, I'm going to give you a general, I was using wiki.gg, good. That's the one you want to use. I want to make sure you're using that. The reason I'm having you use wiki.gg is because fandom is not moderated and is not the official wiki. And it has a ton of fake content. But yeah. That's why you shouldn't use fandom. I was making sure you're using the right wiki. You are, you're good. But what I suggest, I give you all class brief period of like, I'll give you the all class like guide for your first like world. So what I'd suggest going for is jungle armor for mage. If you're doing melee, just continue the platinum grind, so get platinum armor. If you're doing ranger, I'd suggest fossil or desert prowler armor. Both armors can be farmed. You got jungle armor? Okay, good. Then, so I don't know if what you know about progression skipping and how much you like progression skipping. If you want, I'll give you two options. So for magic, you can progression skip majorly by getting Hellstone, and you can get some mage options, or you can continue with what you're at. So one for a Hellstone skip guide, one for Hellstone skip guide, and two for non-Hellstone, non-progression skip, like on tier. Give me one or two. That may have caused way too much confusion. Alright, two. A good weapon I would suggest is... so the first one is probably going to be Sparkling Empress. Sparkling Empress... well, probably not Sparkling Empress. I got the Frost Spark, if that's the name. That's a good one, too. Trying to think what else. Diamond Staff or... Diamond Staff is a good one. A lot of the vanilla stuff consists until you get to like bosses, but yeah, Diamond Staff or Amber, doesn't matter. Get a Crimson Rod. Crimson Rod's good just for side damage. You can transmute it, I believe. If you want, you can also get what else? Warframe Prosthesis is a good one. I don't know if you've encountered Warframe enemies yet, but there will be random Warframe enemies that look like robot type things. if you get one core from a certain Warframe robot that looks like a little like, I don't know, like a little like triangular shape, and it has a blue eye in the middle, that is a core. That's how you get the cores. And if you get 12 Warframe scrap, you can turn it into Warframe prosthesis. That is one of the things I would suggest. That's like a very crucial weapon. It's not a crucial weapon, obviously, but it's a really good one. It's a good star weapon. You got some of them? Then yeah, if you have a Warframe core, I think you need one of them. In fact, we can check the recipes right now. Also, what I would suggest is installing 2 mods. I don't know if you already have them. They're probably already in your mod pack if you use recommended. Boss checklist and recipe browser. I would suggest setting keybinds for those so you can figure out how to craft things. Second, back to weapons. Let me think. Got them? Okay. Was one of the mods, do you know your mod pack? Like, do you know how to send mod packs? If you don't, do you have this one? Do you have this mod? I sent it in chat. I'm saying it in chat because I'm so crappy at saying it, and it just confuses everyone when I says it. So yeah, let me check. Yeah, if you have that, then I have some weapon suggestions. If you don't worry about it. But I'll continue to get suggestions. What does it do? It's a mini content mod. It's an add-on to Calamity. It just adds a few weapons, a difficulty mode, and I think that's it. But yeah, you can check. If it has a purplish icon, then that's it. Purple with like golden tiles, then that should be it. Yeah, it's just content. Calamity add-on. Some people have been putting it in the recommended mods, so obviously you don't need to have it. It's just extra content if you want more Calamity content. Another thing I would suggest, let's think, I'll let you answer that. Is there a point in having Infernum if I play Revengence? So there's no, so I'd suggest, I don't know your computer quality, but if you're gonna play Revengence, don't worry about Infernum. In fact, Infernum takes a lot of, like, FPS, so I would not suggest Infernum. In fact, you can, I know it says world gen and shit, but you can actually disable it right now and nothing major will happen. Because Infernum the Infernum world gen is used all by Calamity. I've got a good PC. Well, as long as you're not lagging. Like, if you start lagging, then maybe disable Infernum. But if you're not lagging right now, don't worry about it. There's actually no reason to have Infernum if you don't want it. Especially if you're doing Revengence. But yeah, if you do lag, probably get rid of Infernum. Yeah, you don't lag at all, then you're fine. You don't need it. You're fine, you know? You don't need to disable anything. Also, Infernum is the extra content. And then another weapon you could probably get is Mana Rose, which is 1 Nature's Gift, a Mana Crystal, and 5 Moonglow. That's a good option for me. But you have to learn how to aim with it. Frostbolt, which is a bookcase you'll need. 20 ice blocks. Any 10 of snow blocks. 2 Shiverthorn, and that's in a bookcase, and you should be able to make Frostbolt. That's also a good starter. So I'll write down a list for you. Yeah, you got Frostbolt? Okay. Well, let me give you a list. You got Frostbolt? Okay, then Mana Rose, so you remember this. Just so you, remember this. Mana Rose. What else? Warframe Prosthesis. I actually don't really know how to spell that. Well, let me... In fact, I'm being dumb. Warframe Prosthesis, yeah. Oops. Whoop, sorry, I hate spelling. Went from Tmod to, here. I don't hate it, by the way, it can be annoying. Prosthesis, what else would have been good? Oh, Icicle Staff, for sure. And, you have Wand of Frosting, so I think that's it. Nope, Diamond Staff, or, Slash Amber. There you go. That's what I would suggest at least, just so you have options. Valthorn does get buffed a little bit, but it's not worth using compared to other options. But you can try with Valthorn. Accessories. Okay, so I will suggest another option, but I don't know if you've encountered the biome. There is something under the desert. I don't know if you explored the desert yet. Excuse me. But there is a biome under the desert biome that you should probably locate. In fact, no. No, not yet. I was gonna say, you can locate it now, obviously, but there was a weapon down there that you can fish for, but it's not available till post-boss. So, I made a mistake. What I suggest is going to... Have you explored the other side of... Have you explored both oceans, actually? Let's start with that. If you explored both oceans, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was just exploring both oceans till you reach a... One of the oceans is infected. I've reached it, but not gone into the acid one. Okay, so you do know about the acid one. I would suggest fishing in that acid one. Yeah, I cannot speak. I would suggest fishing in the acid one because they can drop a very powerful early game item that you can get called Abyssal Magnet. Amulet, I meant. Which inflicts debuff, which debuff usually in vanilla ain't that powerful. But in Calamity, they buffed it significantly. They buff a lot of debuffs significantly. So I suggest getting Abyssal Amulet as your first item. It is super helpful. You just need a fish there, and it's very common to drop. I would also suggest getting Hermes Boots or whatever. In fact, if you don't have it already, you can craft it via 5 Swiftness and 10 Silk, I think. Either 20 or 10. And, Magniluminescence is insane. I got Hermes, good. If you want some precision movement and you're struggling a little bit, Magniluminescence is a good start. What else? Band of Regen's good because they buff a lot of regen abilities. Rover Drive, if you've killed enough Warframe enemies, there's a certain one that looks like a Roomba. If you look for the one that looks like a Roomba, it can drop a Rover Drive. I think it guarantees a Rover Drive if it is enchanted, which is by the Warframe pylons. But and I think another good option is definitely Mana Rose for you. I have that shield thing. Good. That's actually a very powerful item. In fact, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's 2 bars above your head. To explain them, Rage is 2. If you let Rage build up by just being near an enemy or taking damage, you can build up Rage. I don't think it's damage, actually. Just being near an enemy. You can build up Rage, and it'll give you a 1.5 damage boost. I think it's 1.5. I forgot what it was. Adrenaline is the same thing, except you have to not get hit. It's opposite Rage. You just not get hit, and you get like a 2.0 damage multiplier, which is really powerful. What else? Probably Frog Leg would have been good. I don't know if you have Frog Leg. But, and also Reforges. Reforges, this is very important. Never do warding. It is beneficial for your first few, like, bosses. But warding bosses have a new mechanic called defense damage. Basically, every time you get hit, your defense gets cuts in half temporarily. To the point where it barely becomes viable. So if you get chain hit a lot, you're gonna basically die very quickly, and warding won't help you with that. So what I suggest is either menacing or lucky or quick. Anything other than warding, unless you're fine sacrificing all the damage for getting hit maybe once to reduce a little bit of damage and then not getting hit again. I would suggest doing menacing. Although warding can save you a few couple hits, especially with pre-boss, like first few bosses, I was just doing menacing for the rest of the bosses. Because chances are, also the thing with it is it helps you like learn to dodge. So I'd suggest it actually. Oh, we got deep diver. We can just shimmer this. But yeah, that's what I would suggest. Also, you said you had Calamity Overhaul, right? Fish in the ocean. Fish anywhere, in fact. You can get Halibut Cannon right now. It's just fishing in the ocean, and then, yeah. What's the name of your text pack? The text pack I use is actually in the description, but I can send you. I can put it in chat. In fact, I don't know if it's even correct. Let me check. I mainly try to use calamity, and where can I get them for fishing? What can I get for fishing? The Halibut can, if you want to try that out. In fact, no, you're a mage. That doesn't even matter. Sorry, that was just a random fact. But you were asking about the Halibut can earlier, so I was like, I'll just answer it now. But yeah, Halibut can, I just fish in random water, and that's how you get this weapon. If you're an overhaul, only if you're an overhaul. If you're in regular calamity without overhaul mod, calamity overhaul mod, then you'll have to wait. But in calamity overhaul, if you have that mod, like I think you said you did, and you kept it enabled, you can fish this up. I think there's actually, in fact, you're a mage, right? So what I suggest is so get a gravity potion immediately since you have calamity overhaul. So get a gravity potion, and calamity by itself develops these like planetoids in the sky that are super helpful for loot and such, and heart crystals. You can actually find a giant planetoid in the middle, and you can mine it and get a SHPC, which is a progressive weapon. Where do I get it from? Wait, I mean, which one? Which part? The SHPC is from this planetoid, by the way. This is how you get the SHPC, which is a magic item. So, gravity pot. You can find it randomly. You can either just craft it, or you can find it randomly. In fact, you don't even need a gravity pot to get up here. It usually spawns right above spawn, this planetoid. So what you can actually do is just grab either rope or gravity potion, up to you. But they're usually guarantees near your spawn. So if you walk like I think 100 to 200 blocks this way and you haven't found it, then it's the other way. But yeah, you can either use rope or you can find gravity pot. You can either search underground. In fact, every chest, like not every chest, but like a lot of the chests can get gravity pots. Gravity potions. By the way, I meant gravity potions. Gravity pots is just the easier way to say it. Yeah, as long as you have a gravity potion, just use it, get up to the ocean, go up to this planetoid up here, and you should be able to get SHPC, which is going to be a progressive weapon. So you can use it throughout the whole game, and it'll upgrade for each boss you defeat. That's actually a good weapon to start with. In fact, I can show it off right now, but it probably wouldn't be a good example. Just because the issue with it is I'm at a higher tier of like stuff, so it does more. But this is basically what it's supposed to do. It may eat for your mana though. I downloaded that NPC mod, but none of them have came yet. Is it in hard mode? Which NPC mod? Are you talking about like bosses NPCs? Or what? Alchemist? So the first one is the builder, which spawns as soon as you have a valid housing. The other like 5 of them is post Eye. You have to kill Eye Cthulhu first. Yeah, but Alchemist you'll have to defeat Eye with. The rest of them spawn like except one. The rest of them spawns except one. The next like the final NPC that will spawn will be post Eater Worlds. But yeah, Eye Cthulhu is when the Alchemist NPCs will spawn. Speaking of which, Ozin, do you have a boss checklist? You should probably install that and get a keybind for it, if you don't already have it. Also, do you know how gem acorns grow? Yes, I put them on stone block. Yeah, there's more to it. It follows the same trajectory as trees. In fact, an easy way to tell that your gem tree... Yeah, an easy way to tell if the gem tree can actually be valid is... Usually, when you place it, you just place it individually on one block using like your precise cursor. You actually, if you use the, I think it's control by default, but it may be left shift. One of those keybinds will make your like cursor kind of like a circle-ish thing. Yeah, so actually, if you set your cursor to a certain, to a non-precision mode, like the, I forgot what it's called, non-smart cursor. It'll tell you if you can tell if it'll allow you to plant it and if it'll grow. If the auto cursor is just showing that, I didn't mean to pull it over, it's showing that you can place it, then you're good. But if it doesn't like, if it doesn't work, if it's not showing a yellow box and you like, and you manually place it, it will not grow. What it needs to be is stone block first. They follow the same rules as trees. Oh my god, this is so annoying. what are they called? The water is so annoying. Okay. Well, I just placed on a line of stone blocks. Yeah, they actually, I'll tell you about that in a second. Let me just fix this. So the rules behind gemcorns is they follow the exact same as regular acorns. So, one, they need to be, so you can place it right here. They need to have 1 to 2, in fact, I think it's, no, yeah. They need to have 2 blocks of spacing between each other. So like this. So they need to do, in order for them to grow, they have to have at least a little bit of space to grow. Gem trees usually hit, in fact, no, that's wrong. They have to be, so they have to be 3 blocks away from each other. I can do it to my base, at my base. Can I do it at my base? Did they suggest quality of Terraria for your recommended mods? If they did, you can. If you didn't, you cannot. It has to be underground, I think. But I could be wrong about that. I actually don't know about like if they can grow on the surface or not. I don't think they can, but I think it's underground specifically. But yeah, they have to be placed 3 blocks away from each other, between each other. So three blocks of space in between, and your auto cursor has to allow them to be placed. If they can't be placed, then that means you don't have the requirements. What I like to do is usually do 20 blocks high or 22, depends on you. I'll have that mod, then yeah, you're gonna have to build it at your house. Is there a way to pick them up? Unfortunately not, but you can craft them depending on the gemcorn you want. If you want diamonds, you just need a diamond and acorn and you can craft one. But no, there's no way to pick these up. Once they're placed, unfortunately. But yeah, you can craft them very easily, as long as you have the sufficient gems for it. Excuse me. Sorry, hold up. I get a drink here. Anyways, we should probably get to MelonThaLord. What's this? Of course, sunlight. But yeah. Also, if you're trying to get diamonds and such for diamond staff, you actually don't really need gemcorns to provide it. Like, in vanilla, it's usually just random. Should I go to the glowing mushroom biome and place it? It doesn't matter if it's on a glowing mushroom biome. In fact, biomes don't matter unless it's on the surface. But yeah, you can place it anywhere as long as it's on stone and it has enough space to grow. Yeah, you can place it on stone in the mushroom biome. It doesn't really matter. But first, so Calamity reworks how gems grow. Rubies and diamonds will grow in the lower cavern layers where the lava starts spawning. Emerald and sapphire will grow between amethyst and topaz will grow near the surface, upper cavern layer. Between that will be sapphire and emeralds. They mostly rework it to be more consistent and just it's based off a layer. So the lower layers near hell is where you'll find a lot of diamonds and emeralds. Not emeralds. Rubies. Diamonds and rubies. Alright, we got the Oracle deck. That's actually insane. We'll get Deadshot Birth as well, even though we're not going to use it. Asgard's Valor. And that should be good. Valor is super helpful. Let's get Asgard's Valor. Might as well get this. Right, Menacing. This is actually insane. In fact, we'll replace Brain with it. There we go. What else? Yeah, this is an insane item. Minus 10% damage taken is good. In fact, this will actually replace this, because I think this goes into Oracle deck, yeah. There we go. But I do want Asgard's Valor, which will actually replace something, which is going to be Ornate Shield. Oops. We're just going to get rid of that and replace. There we go. What else can we do? I guess we could get Void of Calamity for all damage increase, but not too worried about it. In fact, Deadshot Birth would probably have been good, but yeah. We'll get, you know what? We'll get Void of Calamity. No, actually, Living Dew would have been better for me, since that basically normalize Where it's called region. Oh, but we need a living Jew droplet. Okay, well, guess we gotta head down. We're just not trying to spawn to that much. Oh, neither. No shot. Actually, that would have been a great weapon. Why did I not get that? That would have been the same weapon, actually. Fortunately, I waited till, post, whatever. That's me. Sure. There we go. Did we get it yet? No, we don't. Okay, resize real quick. Come back to the game. Yeah, we got a jungle chest, so. Is it coming along here? I need living gear, please. Right there. Shit. Got enough perennial, but no living dude drop yet. In fact, let's get big suck for this. So we can suck everything. Red husk. Oh, that would have been useful earlier, actually. But sure. Hey, we got a total shop. Nice. That's the living Jew droplet. Which is actually decent there, I think. So this is gonna take a while. Let's see. Need to be careful with this max. Okay. Wish or might, because I think we actually get it now, so might as well. I'm just gonna do that. Hey, Sultan Merchant, what's up? No bread, such. No loaf. Epic. There's 2 trappers here. I don't think I can actually drop. I think we need. There's this guy though. I did get though. I'd like living dude, please. In fact, let's get those high bullets out. There we go. So we can actually just have piercing. In fact, a better bullet, even though it doesn't have infinite piercing anymore. We'll do this. Oh, we got it. Okay, we're done. Works for me. Let's head back. Alright, living dude. That's cool. That's an insane accessory since it has the other thing. In fact, these are both called living dew. Living dew droplet. Okay. Get rid of this. There we go. Now we had some insane regen. To gemcorns grow if they stay on my screen. They don't need to be on your screen. No, you can go anywhere you want. In fact, they grow regardless. They just take longer than regular trees, unfortunately. Yeah, they just take way longer than they should. So you're good. You can just walk away from them. Ooh, these have been good bullets, actually. Dryad's Tears. We're gonna try utilizing this. In fact, can we get old Dryad's Tears back? Just out of curiosity. I didn't really implement it. Such. I guess it makes sense. They're no different. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use Dryad's Tear. Let's use Roommate. In fact, we should probably continue with Chlorophyte because of the regen, but whatever. No, we aren't going to use Roommate. Never mind, I'm done. I usually don't use Roommate, at least. It is actually worse than most armors. Even though it technically is better for Velocity, I think. I don't remember. We're going to have to place this somewhere else, so... I'm not sure where the... Oh, you know, I got a place. One space, change it into mud blocks. There we go. Let's go ahead and place this, and then that should be good. That works for me. Let's get an Insta house. Cool. Alright, there we go. Now we have to wait. We're just gonna try and spawn right. Now we just need to wait for the truffle. There we go. Might as well get auto hammer. I think we do need it for weapon anyways. Whoa. Over. Oh, that's cool actually. Can't even use it. Such. Let's get that. Place this in Defender Forge. Let's get some bars. In fact, I forgot to get Spectral and Perennial. I don't know if there's anything we can do with these bars. We'll see. This I know we can do something with. Yep, Artemis, and then... Oh, right, you can't make weapons. Never mind, I lied. Artemis is not available. Phantom card we can get. Anything for bullets, we can get Spectral bullets. I'm not going to use those because it's Powerfish guns. Same with this. I really want to try that, but whatever. What else can we get? I wonder if they re-implemented perennial bullets. I don't think they did. Yeah, no way. Alright. We'll get the Phantom card at least. Card. There it is. I think that's it for now. In fact, I think we're missing something, but whatever. We might as well get this while I'm here. We'll place that with our regular rum. Beautiful. I think we are missing a drink, actually. Not a drink, but like, where it's called. Potion material. We'll pawn bird technically, but I don't need that. You know what? We need to shimmer some greater hit block potions. So I'll shimmer them. Not that much. That could have been bad. That's pretty good. Cool. And Galaxy Pearl. Galaxy Pearl, where is it? I might take this and Galaxy Pearl. There it is. Anyways, profit. Let's suffer. This ain't that bad actually. I'll be fine. Profit. There it is. Prophecy token. Let's do this. Oh, but it's all the way. Okay, we'll just walk via hell. And we need astral bullets for this, I think. Yep. We'll use astral bullets just because he's really hard to hit. Get a drink here. I should get a better hook. In fact, distance may be better. In fact, this is better, I think, but whatever. We're just gonna use hook at distance. We should be able to reach this. Yep, we're fine. Alright, let's place a pylon. Might as well open this. It's a cavern. Place it right here. And let's go and open this and this. In fact, what was that? Oh, it was rogue stealth. Damn it. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. See how bad I suffer here. Hey, he's back. His sprite didn't despawn for some reason. For good, thankfully. In fact, it'd probably been better thing to use here, but Curse Burner is still better. In fact, we should probably go fishing. Whatever. Oh, that could have been bad. In fact, that was bad. I don't know if this ability is going to be able to hit the order. Oh, I'm dead. If I can survive a little longer, I'll be fine. Oh, yeah, he instantly went to dash phase. Okay. Let's try Dryad's bullets. But why not? We should probably actually hold up. Let's do this now. It's just gonna be better. That ability is the same. If I can actually hit it. I think I got hit by that. This got a little bit quicker, and I'm lagging a little bit. Hold up. I get time to get the same direction anyways, so Oh my god, calm down. Okay, well, I'm dead. Just kill me already. Thank you. In fact, I probably could have saved that, but I ended the recording, so fuck it. We're actually try to something different. Not this. We'll try hollow point runes. Try that. This may be more annoying though, but whatever. Let's try actually using the sulfuric fish. In fact, we should probably check something. Ah, we do. Okay. Does that? Yeah. This doesn't even use anything. Here we go. Let's wait for our ability actually. Okay, we should be good now. I'll try hollow point runes, I think. Actually, fuck it. Astral runes. Alright, buddy. You can't just do that. I guess you can. Guess this is maybe better for what we're doing. Yeah, I hit there. I understand. Go away. Go away. Right here. This is not so bad. And that's bad too. Here we go, sand face. Oh boy. A little bit bad, but fine. Maybe. Oh, if we can survive a little long. Nope, definitely not. That was a close one, actually. Alright, let's lock in. God damn it, he's hiding in the walls. I don't know if that actually hit me. Here we go. Oh, of course he does that attack as soon as I try that. Actually, bad attack. I'm not risking it. Fuck that. Dodge that. Very close angles. I run out of flight time here. I actually did. Wow, I'm dead now. What the fuck? Why is my flight time so low? In fact, I should have tons. I guess they changed this. Wow, that sucked. Okay, what we're gonna do, since we're apparently bad at flight time, and also I think it'd be better if we just did this. There. Alright, let's try that again. Except we're not gonna, you know, screw up. That's mean. It's also mean. Bullshit. What? I forgot he does that. It's in a sig. In fact, that may get me killed. Or as far as Turnbull says. Watch out. I would like a healing potion too. In fact, I'm not interested in that. Oh, that's actually terrible. Terrible timing on that. Which way it goes. Oh, I ran broad in. done. Okay, we can still save this. Nope. Okay, we didn't have enough time. Fuck you too. Holy crap, this rush. What does this do, by the way? In fact, this may be good. You know, this is good in general. I'll take that over my bullets being increased. Let's try armor piercing rounds. Fuck it. I used my thing. Okay, whatever. We're gonna switch Curse Inferno over a little bit. We're gonna see how much better that does. In fact, this doesn't even change anything. That was a mistake. Whatever. We don't have any aggro. That's bad. We should just find a flight time accessory. Pet. In fact, there is. I forgot about one. Should probably get that one. Could have had the same flight time this whole time. Wait, Undrowning, I think. Or, what is my? Oh, right. I'm not using Flame Burst anymore. Saved. Sort of. I know. I think that is a lot faster though. These bullets, since they are armor piercing. Actually terrible. Okay, I'm dead. That's something at this point. In fact, I already ended the recording. I'm just gonna forfeit. If I can. Hello. We'll also try a different actually bullet. We'll try this. In fact, yeah, let's get that pet. I don't remember which one it was. I think it's from Charlie Merchant. Do we even have a Charlie Merchant? I don't even know. We'll see. No. Where's the pet? We'll summon one. We're gonna get butterfly. Because I think that increases the max flight time. Come on. I didn't mean to click that. God damn it. Our merchant quit running. Okay, please. Can I get this butterfly? I didn't get it, I don't think. Nope. I like a butterfly that actually gives me the same flight speed. Please and thank you. Anytime now. Wow, is this rare? This is very rare. Oh my god. Squirrel, I need your help. We're just gonna turn you into a butterfly. If I even can, why can I not make it? Let's figure this out. There it is. Bejeweled nectar. We'll get. Oh, we never got platinum. Good. Nah, that should be enough. And where is it? What? Oh, we need a tree nymph. Okay, forget it. We'll just summon Charlie Merchants until we get enough. I did not need that many. Order. I'm not gonna farm for a butterfly right now. There it is. Okay, we got it. Right, we don't have money. Where is it? Right there it is. Yeah, I'll take that. That's just some money. Might as well. And let's go and kill Prophet now. We use these bullets for this. In fact, never mind. You're up. In fact, we should just continue homing bullets, but whatever. We're running on fight time now. Go. In fact, just continue with astral bullets. And then go with flamethrower. I think that was a lot more successful. Trying to rush it. That's weird. Why are they dying? Wait, whatever. Probably drowning, actually. Attack craft a gravity potion, but it requires alchemy table. It shouldn't require alchemy table, unless you're using the blood shard strategy. Yeah, it does require a blood shard. It needs feathers, fire blossom, I think, and war leaf. Something like that. I don't know. It's one of those herbs. You need feathers also as well. That should not require alchemy table. I was using the shards. Yeah, that doesn't work, unfortunately. Oh, I'm dead here. Yep, there we go. We can actually use rod during this phase. Oh, well, we're dead anyways. Oh, we actually dodged that one. Leave me alone. Oh my god, we actually managed to save it. Nice. Well, maybe. We'll see. Oh, it's a free phase. I'll take it. We actually survived that. Wow, that's crazy. Maybe not this one. We'll see. Focus, Dylan, please. Surviving it. Da 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 da. Oh, I got to run. We actually had to use a revive and we actually won with the revive. Okay. I was not expecting to win that actually. The revive is very janky. I was expecting to die. That's crazy. I actually managed to clutch that up. Nice. Cool. Let's go and show this first. There it is. Profit. Oh, you know what? We forgot to get the 2 lore items from bosses. So, well, 1 technically, but now 2. Let's get the 2 lore items and open this. Epic. Didn't get the wings actually, so we'll have to farm for that. Except we don't have to, but you know. Profit, which is life regen, and Luminaris, max wing type. That's what we can use earlier, but whatever. Let's go ahead and buy things. Okay, where is he? There it is. Mod treasure bags, beautiful. In fact, we forgot to buy a lot of things. Okay. That's actually good. Anyways, got the wings. That's all I really wanted from this, I think. Yeah. Except the wings have been nerfed, but not enough to not be valid anymore. So we'll use it still. In fact, does that give us max lifetime? It's actually good though to have because. So let's drop this ability because we're not really utilizing it. And then let's go ahead and get the profit thing. Ruining stash. There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, it is. And then let's re-equip Curse Inferno. Done. There we go. Any bullets from that? Nope, probably not. Okay, next boss. Any Leviathan. We can find a mirror actually. But we can just summon it this time, I think. Maybe not. Never mind, I'm wrong. We'll have to farm for this. Shrimp spawns a little bit until we hear her. There she is. I don't know where though. Right here. Here we go. We got the right bullets. In fact, we should probably use these for order. Kind of wanted to get rid of the crown. Sure. These bullets are these curved ferns against. Yo, hey. I just got hit by a bolt. I didn't even see that. She just spawned. Okay, what happened? What was that? Oh, she can summon the old sprite. That's weird. That's cool, actually. I like that. That's an easy try. I think it's. I got hit by notes coming. There was my drone, I guess. If she should have dashed that, and I'm just gonna take advantage of that. Is she already dead? She's already dead. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, I'm dead. Epic rain. I missed actually. I'm dead. That's really easy dubs though. Yeah, we're done. There we go. The Ocean Triant and her little sidekick who's always following her. Some friendships shouldn't spend species in logic. Now you know what lives in the deepest trenches and fear loneliness, so just looking for company. A tropical barracuda, we can't even use that. Deep sea vortex. It looks ordinary, you're suspicious about it. The exterior, the more exterior pass, just like us. Yeah, we can't use that, but cool. What do I have, I guess? Really, actually don't need Silver's Crown, but whatever. I don't remember his. Oh, Plaguebringer is next. That's the next trial upgrade. That's right. That was Leviathan. Levi, in fact. There we go. Yes, we got the Anahita's Leviathan antibodies, whatever it's called. I actually like this item a lot, even though it does fuck with my dashes a little bit, but here we go. We'll actually get rid of this instead and put this at old class. There we go. Cool. Now we have a super overpowered dash that we don't need. But here we are. Bullets. Do we need anything? Why not? Let's first check out who's next. Ashtramarius. Also, that reminds me. I want to do this before, but I forgot to do it. Okay, let's change the FPS and turn off face lag. And then go to high FPS port, set it up. Beautiful. Alright, anyways. Ashtramarius. So we'll probably do a different bullet for this. In fact, we'll do Fossil again. Let's actually do something real quick. We don't need flight time as much, I don't think, so... In fact, we should be fine on flight time. Let's do Astral Chunk. Beautiful. And now we need a thing. Water fountain. This. That's it. Here we go. Should probably change it today again. Whatever. No Malice aren't Ashtramarius, such. That one I actually struggle a lot with. Probably do Infernum Helmet game next, honestly. I think I have fun. Now we can just do stuff like that. There we go. Epic. I should probably take advantage of that. But Infernal, there we go. That'd be a lot of damage actually. Nice. Yeah, I get it. Leviathan utilize insane naturally, so I'm gonna try to do it as maximum. Yeah, see, it's insane. Okay, don't kill me now, asshole. Alright. Cool. Works for me. In fact, I think our bullets get upgraded. I have this infantry. How does it upgrade? Defeating bosses. That's about it. You just defeat. It'll say on the tooltip, like it'll either hint towards the next boss or like in the bottom tooltip it'll say like sending relating to the boss. So I think your first one, I don't actually know honestly, but I think it's gonna be I though. It's either King. No, it's definitely I. I think it's I. It'll say at the bottom of the tooltip. It'll tell you. I don't remember. I actually never used that HPC's progressive mechanic. I've never actually used it, so I don't know. You'll have to figure it out via someone else or look up a wiki guide. I bet there's a guide on it. But I have no idea. At least I don't remember. Let's get some Aria cells. Aria cells, and now we can get gravity normalizers and a few other things. In fact, astral bolts got upgraded. There we go. Cool. And then let's get gravity normalizers, beautiful, and astral injection in case we need it. You never know. Probably don't need it, but whatever. We're gonna get it anyways. So let me do King Slime. Okay, I think King Slime is gonna be your first target. Like the first boss to upgrade it. Let's get a power cell and then let's. Actually, we need the key, no power cell. Show key. Let's head over. Should probably check for upgrades. What are. I'm not too worried about. I don't think there's really anything of value. As far as I know. In fact, I think you have to run in here. That's until we open it. Or we'll just go for it. One or the other. But I think we can't just run. No, maybe we can't. They seem to have fixed that, yeah. Just do that. And then there we go. Unless we can rot in here, it just needs the door to be open, I guess. No, we can't rot in here. Let's get power cell. And let's continue. We'll go all the way down, I think. Obviously, we could just choose it just by hoiking, but let's find that. In fact, I don't think you can hoik in here. You should have also, Ozin, you should have two abilities. You can right click with one of them and left click with the other. I forgot which one it does. I think one of them is lasers and the other is like cluster balls. But yeah, you have two abilities with it. Might as well use the power cells. Oh, we already have them. Alright, we made it in, supposedly. There. Now we have to scofflatten this out, place a pylon, might as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the bullets. Yeah, that's probably a better option. I actually like using the bullets, like, when I actually touched it. Obviously I didn't touch it for long because I was not supposed to do it, because I wasn't mage, but I saw it and I gave it a little bit of try. I think I did do a challenge on it, but like, I don't know what happened to that. All I know is we didn't even defeat a boss in that. So I don't know any other abilities, as far as I know. Anyways, let's kill Golem, I think. I think Curse Infernal will be helpful during this. Oh, that's... Damn it, I thought that was a better upgrade. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. We'll see. This may actually be a struggle a little bit. We'll see. Back on. bullets for some reason can't even catch up. What do you mean? No, they can't. Alright, never mind. Or we're just locking on damage, one or the other. Okay, I get it. Okay, yep. It's actually horrible. Holy shit, I'm dead already. I think we need a different bullet for this. What are we doing? Probably Dryad's Tears, honestly. We'll try that. Let's do that again. I'm not gonna be able to aim here. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it significantly better. I think, I'm hoping. No, I don't know if that's actually doing better, but I think it is. Holy balls, dude. Stop. That's actually bad. We're going somehow. In fact, why am I using these bullets? These bullets suck. The back flamethrower would probably do better. I'm just gonna switch now. Here we go. Let's just switch now, fuck it. I can't, I'm not, no. Let's get bed, shall we? Take way more attempts than I want to. And I just used my flamethrower like an idiot. In fact, we should probably check this. Yeah, we don't have any left. So again, in fact, I wonder if stars will do well. Let's swing this, I think. We should probably go on the sides him because it makes it easier to hit. Okay. Yeah, flamethrower just does better for this. I like this. If we even get the right angle. Pringles! Okay. If I got fireballs, it's a giant middle finger to me. I don't even have a rod for this, so... Unless he hits me. Which is he? Are you gonna be able to hit me with that dash? Probably can't, actually. Yeah, he definitely... Never. For some reason, projectiles don't register, so whatever. Let's try that again. Reduce atoms, I guess. What am I doing wrong? Why? Okay, we may use water bullets after this. If this attempt doesn't work. Okay, really? What the fucking head face looks like. Yep, I got hit by another fireball. We'll see if we can actually take this out. Nope, definitely not. We're gonna try water bullets instead. See if they do better. Just because, yeah. I do want to hold on to the astral bullets though. There we go. Except I just used my flamethrower like an idiot. Whatever. I don't know about these bullets actually. But I think Astral just did better due to how they work. Fuck them anyways. In fact, they do better damage, but I just can't aim with them. We're off by 1 now. Dude, what the fuck is that jump? Astral Bullets are better. We shouldn't be using that attack anyways. Okay. Let's try stars now. I don't know if they're actually gonna work here, but there we go. We'll see if they work. In fact, they do cause a little bit of lag, but whatever. They do better damage, I think. I have no idea, actually, if they can hit the stars. Actually, Actually, yeah, they seem to do better damage. If I can do things, wings. Actually, they do significantly better. They home? No way. Alright, that was perfectly timed, and I'm dead. I'll try to survive. Yeah, no way. Okay, I got a bullet type. In fact, I may describe Dragons Coil. Whatever. We'll try again. Hit my target. Oh. What is this shit? I literally don't know how to dodge this guy. I may come back to Scoria. We'll see. Alright. I think I'm gonna try Scoria next. Okay, last attempt. We'll see if we need Scoria. Okay, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, oh shit. We're done. Where are we? Alright, one shot. I'm back, chat. We're coming back to this boss. We're Ravager dead first. Honestly, we're just gonna get Ravager. Yeah. We'll kill Ravager first, I think. We're just gonna need lizard bricks. In fact, let's go switch to this. Like, oh yeah. They actually don't drop. No, okay. I was gonna say they don't drop anymore. Makes sense. What was it? Solar totems. Yeah. Death Whistle. Let's get Death Whistle. And let's progression skip, because I want to. Alright, what's it? There we go. In fact, we need piercing bullets for this. Yeah. We're gonna use these bullets. There we go. First phase at least. I don't think we fully close, but a little better. Those star bullets are even better for this. Check. Star bullets are significantly better, but I don't know. Like the fact that we're gonna try this. I think it does do better damage, so I don't know. Is that the reason I died? I'm dead? What? Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, okay. 1 Let's actually try this. Spheric Drizzle. And let's try that again. Yeah, I think Spheric Drizzle still does damage. I hate that little jump he does. Back to this guy from playing some map. Switch to Infernal. Back this way, but I'm not close to Infernal. Die, please. Alright, good enough. Good enough. That's enough. Good enough. Low damage, but I think our dash does even more damage, but it's a minigun, what'd you expect? And I have dash enhancements. I should expect that. There we go. Beautiful. Hey. That was Revenger. Now we can progression skip. Because that is gonna happen. Infernal Blood too, that's good. I mainly wanted this. Let's hold on to it just in case we can't get it. Infernal Blood. There we go. Scoria. Nice. Let's actually shimmer that Scoria. So we get bars if I can. Hello. That should be good, I think. Yep. So we can get better alcohols. Moonshine. In fact, you know what? We're gonna get rid of Carabine Room this time. Wholesome Corral. I think it's better to do Carabine Room though. In fact, yeah, we're just gonna do with that. We'll get Ripper Blaze. What else can we do? Probably bullets. Even though these bolts are overpowered as shit. I don't really want to utilize them. Because, yeah, they just explode things. Oh, they reworked it. Nope. He does the exact same thing. I don't want to use these. These are usually really stupid overpowered. I don't know why. Unless I'm wrong. I think it was the arrows that were overpowered, actually. We'll hold on to both. If we think it's overpowered. We would like to get hay eventually, but whatever. Let's get armor. Probably a better wings. Better armor, wings. Beautiful. We'll get that next. First, let's get the reforges. Looks life. There we go. Now we need Hadal Mantle. It is. In fact, Blood Pack would probably be powerful with this, but whatever. In fact, no, we'll try Blood Pack. Get rid of this. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, we'll go 1,000 health. Why not? Fire Gauntlet. Ooh, effective jewels insane. I think. 1 plus life regen. No, I think this is better. Yeah. What else can we get? I think that's it. Is that really it? Yeah, it seemed like that's the case. Okay. Except Void Calamity, I'm saying. Okay. I think I will. Because we're gonna have to teleport down. Not teleport, but you know. Just use this. There we go. We'll try these bullets out, actually. I think if they do what they do, I'm gonna get rid of them. Show up spawn rates here in a second. And change it up to here. Yeah, that just does exactly that. I'm not gonna use that. That's too overpowered. Just use these. Did we get addon? We did. Okay. I'm out of here. Oh, Blade Mantle actually might be good, but we'll go with addon. Alright, so that was what again? Oh yeah, Void of Extinction. We'll get rid of Leviathan things. In fact, yeah. Cool. We have even more crit abilities. We should probably upgrade our armor and shit for other loadout. So we'll do that here. Or speed loadout. Need for speed. We're gonna need flight. Bop, bop, and pop. Go to this loadout. Apply this. There we go. That'll be need for speed, and then this is damage. Yep. We should probably get better bullets or try to figure out better bullets, but I don't think we have an option, so. I guess we can try Hive next, but I think this was better. In fact, I want to try armor piercing rounds against Golem. Oops. There we go. Let's head over there. Oh, we already have a spawn. Nice. Okay, here we go. No, I'll continue to use these. In fact, are we on the wrong thing? We are. Okay. At least let me act damage him, I guess. Oh, that damage. Why does he do that? Okay, that's me. Because I'm too high? I think I'm too high. I think this will be for tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna do this tomorrow, I think. We'll do a Duke next. In fact, Duke is even worse. Hold up. I think this will require our thing. Oh, yeah, I just saw it. There we go. We'll try this out. If we think it's not gonna work, I didn't mean to summon it now, but sure. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, guys. But we'll see. We'll try it anyways. That's actually bad. To pop that there. Even then, he's so quick. I'm dead. There's no way. Actually, no way how quick he is. That's it. I'm switching this loadout just for more health. In fact, that doesn't even matter. Why am I doing that? Yeah, I'm dead. I think this will be for tomorrow. Honestly. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. And peace. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. I'm going to take a break. If you come back, then we'll come back. But I think it's time for a break. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, and bye. Toodaloo.